welcome you all to the Crypto Singh Show. My name is Gurpreet Singh and we talk about cryptocurrencies, NFTs, metaverse, everything in the crypto industry on this channel every single day. What's happening with the Bitcoin market? Are we going up? Are we going down? What's the news? Well, we get all these news to you and we try to be the first ones to get those news to you. What's happening with the markets is very interesting. Of course, we are in a bear market, needless to say, we're stagnant around 22,000 and we might see another leg up to 23,000. So I was expecting around 27,000, but with the way things are looking, I think 23,000, 24,000, and we should just reverse back to 14,000. That's what I would think. And well, but saying that, we are near to the bottom and all the prices were near to the bottom. We can see Voyager is gone and then Vault is gone. What's happening with all these crypto exchanges or these crypto companies? Well, so what's actually happening is, all of these companies what they're trying is to give you the maximum returns. Now, if USD tried to give you 22% return, so they are trying to give you higher returns, which attracts the crypto users. But eventually, that's not something that will be sustainable. And this is where I think the companies are losing all their money out, because all the crypto industry is so used to the higher returns that nobody will go for a lower return if it's a new coin. So I think this will become a challenge in the coming times for all the exchanges or crypto companies. Now after Voyager went down, it's one of the biggest companies to go down after Vault, so they had exposed to Three Arrow company. They were exposed to that company also. So what is happening is this is all interlinked. Now the funny part is that this has something to do with FTX again, and what it has to do with FTX I'll tell you in the next video. But certain loans were actually given to FTX in some ways. Now it's funny, but I think a lot of this has become a mere competition for all these companies now. So you have FTX fighting with Celsius, and Celsius invested in USD. I mean, bear market, retail pulls out, values come down. So what happens eventually is the companies start losing money out. Now, this is where I think that there would be bigger issues coming in, and with more and more money going out, I think around 16,000 if the Bitcoin reaches, I think a lot of companies would just go bankrupt. And if for the people who don't know what Voyager is, it's basically a public limited company which is on the Toronto Stock Exchange in Canada, and it was a big firm which had exposure to crypto, but they've just filed bankruptcy, and it's one of the biggest bankruptcies they've filed. So eventually this is something that is happening. But saying that, you have people like Elon Musk, whose company, which is known as the boring company to accept Dogecoin. So there's good, you've got some good news, some bad news, but I think I've always said that Dogecoin is a strong coin now. I don't think that the fundamentals are strong, because Elon Musk will pump it, and I've been saying for past 3-4 months that Doge is good in is something you should pick up in bear market, and you get a good price on it. You should pick Doge up, and you can actually just, if you're buying Doge for the fun's sake, you can buy even Shiba, a new coin, and I think that would be a meme coin which would pump, but that's for fun. But Doge has fundamentals now because it's being accepted, and people say there are no fundamentals, but if something is being accepted in a company, there's not a bigger fundamental than that. The currency is being accepted, and tomorrow if he says it's being accepted in Tesla, it's gonna really skyrocket, which eventually will happen, because it's not just one company is going to be accepted to. It's going to be, it's just going to shift on. It's a matter of time that it shifts on to another company, and all of these companies would accept Bitcoin, Doge, Ethereum kind of stuff. But saying that, I warned you yesterday also, take your money off all the centralized exchanges, because Vault, which was a centralized exchange, but you'll be amazed to know that it was actually backed by none other than Coinbase. Now, Coinbase backed Vault. You can Google it, search. Now, just imagine that if something that is backed by Coinbase has actually stopped withdrawals or deposits, it's unbelievable. So, I mean, whom do you trust in centralized exchanges? Coinbase is one of the biggest exchange. Now, next could be Coinbase, next could be Binance, next could be any other big exchange. But saying that these big exchanges will not, I don't think anything would happen to these big exchanges. But when it happens, I mean, I think you be ready for regulations to come in. Binance won't just go down. Binance can take the entire crypto industry and go down, and so will the Coinbase. So these are way too big. These are big whales, and once they go down, everything goes down in crypto industry for that moment. That would be the best time of your life to buy in, but I don't think it's coming in as soon. It might come in into next bull run or next bear run again when we see. But right now, all of these small firms or small exchanges are going out, and not just small, actually big ones as well. So all of these are getting pulled out because they had over leveraged, and this over leveraging has become a problem. High rewards has become a problem. So all of these things come together with retail taking the money out, and something that I've always believed in. The more things change, the more things remain the same. Now, people thought that this cycle would be different and things would happen different. Bitcoin will not come down 80%, 90%. But the fact of the matter is that it did exactly what it did in the previous cycles. So there's actually nothing new to it. It's pretty much what happened in the last cycle. It's happening in this cycle, and it will happen in the next cycle. So you got to be ready for it. And everyone says that this time is different. Well, whenever you hear something like this, that this time is different, it's for sure that this time is definitely the same. So all of these things are how the mind functions or the mind works, but go by the charts and what the charts are showing. So this is what is happening with the crypto industry and crypto markets. But something that is very interesting, as I said in the last video, I'll tell you, is what I see is a lot of money flowing. Earlier, what used to happen is that it used to flow, the money used to get into, say, DeFi, then it used to go to oracles, and then it used to go to maybe second layers or something like that, so it was always a chain that used to actually happen. But now what I'm seeing is that the money is actually coming in from the NFTs now. Now, NFTs would be the first ones to rise, and which not many of the YouTubers are telling you, but I think NFTs would be the ones that would rise in the next bull market first, then actually all your other currencies. So, or your all other cryptos. So I think the NFTs are, if you see the prices have slightly started increasing as well. So which definitely means that the money is coming in. And Bored Ape, which is worth 90 ETH today. I mean the lowest it's gone was 72 ETH. And that was about a month back, but it's back at 90 ETH. So understand that NFTs is holding its value. It's not losing its value. And these prices are today that you're seeing. Of course, in a bull run, these prices were again 150 ETH or 200 ETH or 240 ETH. And you would think that these are ridiculous prices, but people are paying. And 90 ETH is still the standing price that is there on these projects. So plus minus 4-5 ETH here and there. But what I'm trying to tell you is that NFTs are not always about, it's not, so why people would invest more into NFTs is because it's one NFT and those are rare and that only one person can own. It's an NFT, it's a non-fungible token. It's not a fungible token. Now fungible token everyone can own, but non-fungible only one person can own. Now what happens with that is that it's about the availability, it's about the rarity of that product. It might not be available at any price in any given time. If someone doesn't want to sell his NFT, he would never sell his NFT. You'll never get that in the market. So what is happening is that it's interesting because this is the time to look out for NFTs. If you get something nice, I mean, buy it. Pricing is not something that, because in bull market, these prices would be 4-5 times that what you're seeing today. But again, buy the blue chip NFTs, and even in blue chip NFTs, buy something which is high ranked. Why? Which is something better. Because right now you might have to pay slightly extra than the other ranks, but paying that would pay you more in the bull market. So look out for your NFTs, and I see the money flowing into NFTs, into metaverse, land, all of these things. People have started to see utility in this, and I've been getting messages, I've been getting calls that how people can utilize the land in NFTs, in metaverse, in all these projects, or how other NFTs could come into utility. So I see that people are more they're inquiring more about NFTs now, and the prices are also telling you that the prices are increasing in NFTs. So I think what will happen eventually now is that you will see money flowing into NFTs first, then it would go into the other cryptos. So it's something that I think would happen the other way around than what people are thinking, and none of the YouTubers have been talking about this, but I thought I'll share this with all the viewers of my channel, and this is a time to buy. For traders, some traders or people who are taking the trades can wait. I'm right now in kind of a long, and but long for a very short time. Please don't take this as a longer kind of time frame, because for me, longer time frame, I'm again bearish, because I think 13,000-14,000 is on the card, and 23,000, 24,000 it might reverse. I might just pull my profits off at around 22,000 or 21,500 kind of prices, because I was thinking it might reach 25,000, 27,000, but the way it's going, it's struggling to keep up at around those prices. But again, seeing that, we might just see a relief rally, and that would be 23,000 or 24,000. But on a safer side, I would take some profits off before that, and then re-enter when the market crashes. But saying that, everyone is waiting for this market to crash at around 12,000, 10,000, 13,000. But I think 14, 15,000 should be the bottom of this market. So this is what I think is happening with the cryptocurrencies, and you got to wait patiently, wait for the right opportunity, and opportunities would come in these markets. Don't rush into it, because you will have more bloodbath coming in for sure. I don't think that there won't be days where bloodbath would come in. There would be days where bloodbath would come in, and I'll quickly show you that on charts as well, that I definitely think that the bloodbath is pretty much on the cards. And if you actually see, so if you see here now, if you see Bitcoin is slightly lacking here, and this is the US dollar. US dollar is still creating a bull flag on a daily time frame, but let's change it to say weekly, and we'll change Bitcoin also to weekly chart. So weekly, if you can see, again, Bitcoin is again bearish on a weekly aspect, and I definitely see that we're again coming down. You see this is again coming down, this would come down, this would come down. But this again, look here, it's again bullish. So dollar is again bullish, and Bitcoin is again bearish for now. And even if you see it on the daily time frame, where again daily time frame, if you see, dollar is again creating a bull flag. I think there's more upside to the dollar for now, and it's going to take a while for the dollar to get into like the blow off top. But till then, I don't think there's going to be bearishness to Bitcoin. There's going to be bearishness to gold as well, not just Bitcoin. Any asset class will have bearishness for now, and it's not going to be as strong. It's going to be slightly, it's going to go slightly higher and then down and something like that. But other than that, I think we are seeing bearishness in the asset class. So this is what it is from in the crypto industry. And I think that we're slightly on a kind of as I said, I've been, in fact, 19,000, 18,000, see my videos, I've been telling you midterm, very short term, I'm still bullish. I think we will bounce back, and I've been telling you since that day itself, and we did bounce back, and we're pretty much there around 20, 20,500, 21,000 range. But again, long term, extremely bullish. Mid term, I think bearish. We will see in a month or two, we would see markets coming down. So you will get your opportunities. Don't rush into it, but you can DCA it, start DCing in, because nobody knows the probability, nobody knows the bottom. We talk everything on probability. So we don't know the bottom exactly, but we do our work according to what the charts are showing. And charts are not 100%, they're always based on probability. So do your own research, and keep seeing certain NFTs if you can get into it. If you get good NFTs, get into it. And there's a way to get into the NFTs, and I'll explain you how you can get into it and how you can offer certain prices and get it at a cheaper price than what's prevailing on the market, and then you can make a deal out of it. You could flip NFTs. We'll get into all that in later videos. But that's all from now. I hope you have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off, Gunpreet Singh from the Crypto Singh Show. Take care. Bye bye.